He was just out to stretch his legs today. He's a horse, as you all know, has been racing since March. He's got an incredible base of fitness, and we're just basically keeping him happy and enjoying the moment. So he strode around there this morning with Jamie, and she said he felt great, and he bounced off the trap and done all his normal stuff, which is all we need to see. The horse is telling us he's at the peak of his powers, and we're just blessed to have him there and holding him together. Nothing changes for him on soft, and it changes for some of the other horses. So he'll stay the same regardless of the conditions, and it's very exciting to have a horse like that. I've been lucky enough to have a few runners in the big race, but nothing like this, to have a horse with this sort of chance. But I'm the old dog, and the young dog's feeling it more than me.
I'm actually much more relaxed going to the Melbourne Cup. There was a lot of pressure on him going into that Caulfield Cup, and he won the race. He's now a Caulfield Cup winner, and I think he probably proved it to everyone. But yeah, I think next few days, probably leading into Tuesday, we'll probably start to feel a little bit more. But at the moment, the horse is perfect. And this morning he just did exactly what we wanted to see. So we just keep him going now into Tuesday. He has always been programmed towards the Derby, and we wanted to run him on Saturday. We were hoping he got a little bit more luck, but we left the race course knowing that the big target was this weekend. So he didn't get a lot of luck. They went very slow. They felt good to hurry late, and he actually did some work this morning, and he's never come through a race better either. So he'll be peaking on Saturday, and we think he'll run the trip as well.
He's a lovely, big, striding individual. Blake described him this morning as being a little soft in the middle. He probably has got that funny little kink in the armour, but he'll be there and he'll be trying his heart out, and he's got a lot of owners that love him dearly, and so time lucky. Twice it's been tried, twice it's failed. Maybe now he's in Oz, he might turn into an Aussie state. He's very quirky. You've got to keep him happy, you've got to keep him so you don't get on his nerves. So, he's got his space and likes it, and he's fit, and he'll run much better than Caulfield. Caulfield, he got on the wrong diagonal, couldn't quite straighten up. Well, experts can be proven wrong. We've done that all our training life. And he'll be terrific odds. And we ran second in a cup once at 150 to 1. So I can't see why we can't. He won't need those odds anyway, probably about 50 to 1. But he'll run terrific.
Forecast for Buckaroo wouldn't matter too much. He's good on good tracks, and he can handle rain-affected ground as well. So I think, the slower they go, the better for Buckaroo. Faster they go, it make it tougher, and track conditions, if it's a wet track, does make it a bit tougher. The Melbourne Cup, it's so hard to predict. It's a 2-mile race, and look, we saw he's just about pulled off the biggest weight for age race in Australia on Saturday, and then another 1,200 metres is slightly different territory. Joliestar again with James McDonald in the saddle. James was very pleased. She's only had 2 runs this preparation, so she's still got some good racing left in her, and we're looking forward to the last day. She loves it up the straight. She's in great form, and we're looking forward to it. Land Legend, he worked much better this morning. We're going to have a lot of gear changes with him. Stephen Arnold was aboard this morning. We took the earmuffs off for the first time in a long time, and Steve said he relaxed well, also changing his bits as well. So he needs to improve, but he didn't get much go his way in the Caulfield Cup. So we know he'll run 2 miles. At this time last year, he was one of the favourites, and I think he's ready to improve, simple as that. We've got 3 main runners in the Empire Rose. Would be Fangirl, Like Lucy, and Lazura. So Fangirl would be the top seed just on class alone and what she's done throughout her career. She's in the twilight zone, but James McDonald was aboard this morning. He said she was bright and happy and having a good look around up the straight, and said she's ready to turn it on Saturday. Valiant King has come through the Caulfield Cup really well. On that occasion, he drew closest to the outside barrier, so we opted to go back, ride for luck, and make sure that he finished off well. And he did exactly that. Jai McNeil was aboard in the Caulfield Cup, and when he won down the straight or at Flemington earlier in the month. Jai's buzzing. He said he feels great. He rode him this morning. He said his action's fantastic. He's a happy horse. He came off the track squealing. So great sign, and we're very happy with him. Yeah, the gear has helped switch him on, but even in the autumn, we had to abort the preparation. He had a sore foot prior to the Sydney Cup, but he was working well, and he's well-rounded now. He's a properly matured horse, and just in racing in great form and with full of confidence.
Everyone wants to win Melbourne Cup, let's be honest. Everyone wants to be a part of it, and that's what makes it so amazing and fascinating. And it's a great grueling race where we start speculating about horses that have got too much weight, ones that are well weighted, others that pass the scan, don't pass the scan, then barrier draws, track conditions. So yeah, there's so much more to play out. This morning I partnered Birdman in a piece of work, and even he's going really well. So every horse that lines up in this year's Melbourne Cup, it's going to be a really great contest like it always is. Birdman's really good. He's moving really well. He's healthy. I'm pretty sure Chris will be very happy where he's at this part of his preparation. 7 days out from his main assignment, and I couldn't have been more glowing about the reports about how he worked this morning.
Look, we're really happy with him. We put up on social media a bit of footage of him running around like a Looney Tune in his paddock. He's in great order. I've just been looking at the weather this week. It looks like there's a bit of rain all week, and he's a horse that does love giving the track. So hopefully we can get a nice soft track on the final day, and there's a great chance of defending his title.